this is why we're doing it. This is our why. Because we want to work together. And we believe in nutrient-dense food. I have a question for you. Why does Heartiness Approach matter to us?
Heartiness Approach has been, it's always been with us since we were married. We didn't call it Heartiness Approach at first. We talked about how we wanted to live our life and what we wanted to do in having control of our schedule, being able to be together, doing things to help people. We've always wanted to do that, and in the last 10 years we've defined it as Heartiness Approach and defined things a lot more. Really, what we saw then and what we've recognized over the years is that we worked too many hours and really didn't accomplish anything for ourselves, and what we found was in our lives what mattered most was at the mercy of what mattered least.
Well, who are we building the business for?
We accomplished a lot, but it was never for ourselves.
Never for ourselves.
Why this specific business?
This business that we're trying to do allows us to live the lifestyle we want to live. Out here in this beautiful world, an incredible day today, again, grow our own food, raise animals, be able to hike in our own yard, and then still have, if we're living what it is we're teaching, then that makes so much more sense than living something and teaching something. But when you live what you teach, then it's all synonymous with each other and they go together, so it makes life easier.
When you were answering that question, the thought that came into my mind, and this is amazing, was when we found this place and we saw it fit so perfectly with everything we've talked about that we wanted to do. We were amazed.
Yep. And remember, we're renting this place.
Yeah.
We're not buying it.
Yeah.
And it's long-term rental. We built that fence yesterday and we looked at each other and we're like, okay.
10 years.
10 years.
What's amazing too is that our rental amount is similar to what we pay in town for a house with hardly any yard.
Right. My next question is, what excited us about this?
There's a lot. Best way to tell it is to show it. So come with us. Let's go take a look at some of what is here in our why. These girls are out here taking care of business. It wasn't chasing you. These are our turkeys. We may have shown them before, but this is another reason. They're amazing. We've read about turkeys, heard about turkeys. We hadn't really tried them ourselves, and we're doing that right now. So this is where they are, and
they're so sweet.
They're growing up.
So that's exciting to us.
We love that, watching them grow, watching them become. And just kind of let me pan around. I mean, this is our yard. This is what we come out to every day. This is what we see as we're driving away, wondering why we want to leave it for the day. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And this is part of it. There's a lot more here, and it's all fantastic stuff. But you know, you can see in the background. I mean, this is our yard, and what you can't see, we've shown it in some of the other videos, is the walk around through the forest back here. So let me kind of pan through this. What you're going to see is the field that's by us, our barn. There's our Rhode Island Reds and their chicken train out pasturing for the day. And then you see our garden. And you can see off towards the river over there. So it's fantastic. It's something that we love, we enjoy. It's ideal.
It's a miracle.
It is a miracle. It's a wonderful miracle. What's our why?
The why that we want to do things? You know, yesterday was the perfect example. I've written it before that we love to work together and we love doing things together. Yesterday we experienced it. From morning till night.
Early morning.
Early morning, and all the sore muscles that we had. But it was the sweetest thing. Every little while we just hug each other out in the yard and go, this is why we're doing it. This is our why. Because we want to work together. And we believe in nutrient-dense food, nutrient-dense chicken, nutrient-dense eggs. And this way we can make it. And we know that it heals our body, and we want to be able to have the opportunity to heal other people's body. That's our why. So Jim, define the business of Heartiness Approach.
You know, this has been difficult for us to come up with, because we're teaching concepts, we're teaching practices, we're teaching a lifestyle, and how do you make that a business? And so we've really struggled with that. What it comes down to is we want to eat the right foods. We want to live a lifestyle that's a healthy lifestyle, encouraging healthiness, encouraging people to feel good. What we're putting together, we've talked about this for a while, is a course that is going to help people know how to get the foods together, how to prepare them, how to deal with them, the nutrient-dense real food, and then also the exercising they need to do, and keeping care of their stress.
And growing
those things. And, you know, really it's similar in some ways to like a Dave Ramsey course of his Get Out of Debt, his Financial Peace University, where it's common sense knowledge. You can get it from anywhere, but not everybody, they know about it, but they're not doing it. And so this is a course to help people do it. What we're seeing is this is a course that's going to cost $29 for a person to take. It's 8 to 12 weeks, and we're still debating on the number of weeks. It looks like there are
about 10 lessons.
What we're seeing is 10 distinct lessons right now that make sense. We will also be using facilitators.
Sorry, the chickens are right around the turkeys right now.
We'll also be using facilitators, which are going to be people who've been through our course, and they've succeeded, and they've learned how to do it, and they feel real.
So we're going to make a DVD with us teaching.
Right. And they want to share in the same way we've shared. I mean, this is such a wonderful gift that we've received, and that's why we want to share it. So then to get the materials to be able to share, then they'll pay a little bit more than the $29, but they'll be able to share it.
In their home, in a teaching.
Wherever they may be. So it's the kind of thing that can spread them so lots of people can take advantage of having brought all of this knowledge together in one place and in a presentable manner that's enthusiastic, and that is, what's the other word I'm looking for? Motivational.
And you know, when we first started this out, we wanted to really just zero in on people our age, and now we just see the need to be able to help anyone.
Definitely people our age.
But we want people. We want people
whose life has taken them to a point to where things are falling apart for them physically, and it doesn't need to. It's our belief that you can recuperate, that you can gain back most, if not all, of those abilities. But why wait until then? Let's help people avoid that. And there's so much that's going on where people are doing it, but not everybody is. So we want to reach out to more, and that's why the price is so low, so that it's not out of the reach of people.
So let me see. We're going to have a facilitator that pays $99 for the course.
To get the materials.
They're going to have people into their home, just like we did with Dave Ramsey. And over a series of once a week, they can watch the video, have a discussion group, and support each other as they learn these things.
The support each other is a big deal. Being with other people who are doing the same things and being able to call on them and encourage one another, keep one another accountable. That's the crucial part of this whole thing. Rhenda, what's our dream?
Our dream is to take it a step further. We want to be in people's homes through being able to teach. But we want to have a brick and mortar, or a log cabin, or a lodge.
Log and chinking.
A log and chinking facility, so that we can have people come there as a retreat, come there and learn and take a few days to get a jump start in what they're doing. And it's surrounded by gardens and animals so that everything we serve there, we grow there.
So when people come for the retreat, then we're going to be serving the meals, but all the food comes from the homestead.
The homestead. Yep. So let us expand the vision a little bit more. A dream is expanded by our vision. So what's our vision?
We just started describing it, that this is a lodge. This is a place where people can come who genuinely feel a need to make a change. And they don't know everything they should do. They need the motivation. They want to come somewhere where they can get a jump start. This is going to be the place. We're going to give people the basic knowledge, the awareness of where to look, what to look for, how to find it, what to do, and a place they can look back to, ask questions of, participate in a community, an online community, if you will, of people who are trying to do the same thing so that they can understand what needs to happen and be able to continue and follow through and truly change their lives.
We'd also like to have it be a bed and breakfast.
Yes.
When in between the times, so that
Yes.
people could come there and eat real food.
Yeah,
So-
when they're not ready for the whole thing, or maybe as, you know, they loved it so much they want to come back and plug into it for a weekend. Come to the bed and breakfast for a weekend, eat the food, talk to the people, be in amongst the beauty that's there, with the beauty that's around and the animals and the things that are growing.
So in order to accomplish this, we've set goals and we broke them down into small little parts, and we're going to accomplish it. We're going to do it. Heartiness Approach is our way of life, and we want to share it.
We're Jim and Rhenda Wilson. This is our dream, our vision, our mission. We want to change, we want to be totally healthy, and we want to help others do the same.
You know, I'm actually going to read our mission statement because we haven't got there yet. And our mission statement isn't going to change, and this is our mission statement. We provide nourishment for our God-given body in a way that shows respect to Him and us, and help others to have the hope of a healthy future in their bodies.